What up, every freaking sexy mother freaking body? It's your homeboy, Dark Assassin Xiaolong. Today, guys, I'm gonna do a quick review of my character, of my Rwby OC team characters' weapons. So, of Team Silver. And I'm kind of going with the Team Rwby vibe. So I'm basically having the team have their teammate's name, which is Silver, and Team Silver is spelled SLVR, not S because no. So first up is Silver. Oh my god. Up is Silver. As you can see, he's wearing basic regular clothing. So as you can tell, as you can tell by my OC's clothing or attire or costume, whatever you guys want to say, or whatever you guys call it. You could tell. I'm not gonna say where they live, but you can tell by their attires where they live, and by the background for Silver, you could kind of like sense where he's from. I know you guys can see like the little like snowflakes. I don't know if you guys can see it because the brightness. Hold on, let me actually bring the brightness down so you guys could. Yeah, so you guys can see like those snowflakes. You could tell where he lives. I'm gonna actually bring him to so yeah. Actually, let me. So yeah, his weapons. He doesn't have a weapon yet. So for him, I'm just gonna have him as a close quarters combat person. So if you guys don't know what close quarter is, it's basically a person that likes to get a close and personal, like Yang and Ember Silicon, Silicons or whatever they're called. I keep forgetting what they're called. Basically like Yang. He doesn't have gauntlets or anything. He just doesn't have a weapon yet. His semblance is pure progress. And what that basically does is, you know how not Yang, actually, yeah, I should be talking about Yang. Yang, you know how her semblance, she does, the more damage she takes, the stronger she's gonna get. It's like that, but if you use that with Rwby's speed semblance, minus the agility, minus the power. So, it's basically, it's kind of like, no, actually, matter of fact, it's like Rwby, yeah, like I said earlier, it's like Rwby and Yang's semblance fused into one big semblance. So basically, he's fast. He gives them the power, like, he's fast. His speed, like, his semblance gives them short speed buff. Like a short duration time of speed. But at the same time, it also increases his senses, like his sense of smell, sight, hearing, taste. And his abilities times 5. Well, actually no, times 2. So, yeah, he's fast. And everything, like his senses and his moves and everything are increased by 2%, no, not like by times 2. Even his weapon, if I'm gonna come with a weapon with him, his weapon damage is gonna do times 5 damage. Only against Grim and Grim only, not against actual humans. So like, and you guys are probably like, oh, that's a pretty stupid semblance. Actually, it's not. Actually, if you see Rwby, you see how Yang and Rwby's semblance work. And for somebody that's close quarters, as their fighting style at close quarters, that's pretty good, to be honest. Having speed and their agilities and their senses buffed by times 2. Actually, I should be saying buff. Up times 2. That's pretty good, to be honest. That's pretty good in my opinion. But besides that, I'm gonna move on to the other character. Not character, I meant team member. Yeah. Alright, guys. On to Loco. So, Loco. I'm gonna be kind of calm here because, you know, she's a calm person. So her semblance is, how do I guess, mind manipulation. So, imagine, actually, it's 100% Ember's semblance, basically. Mind manipulation. So, she's able to manipulate anybody's mind. Grim, robot, whatever they are, she's able to mind manipulate them. So, and I'm going to tell you how this comes in handy in a fight. So, in a fight, say if you're fighting me, Mercury, for instance, and you're like, man, my aura is kind of dropping a little bit here. What should I do? Your semblance is basically mind manipulation. So what you can do is first strategically think of a strategy that will actually work against the enemy. Because the enemy is not, the person you're fighting is not going to be stupid and fall for a basic, you know, standard trap that anyone could fall into. So, you might come up with a trap that, like, this is not gonna happen, but, like, say if I have a trap with a cage. You could cage the person in, and this is for example, you could cage the person in, and while the person's confused, that time duration that you have while the person's confused, that's your time to use your mind manipulation semblance. So, say if you're fighting someone, you could mind manipulate them and make them think. So, say if you're fighting and you have, like, a bow or, you know, a sniper or something, you can mind manipulate them and make them think whatever is getting, you know, shot at them is times 5 or whatever. They're gonna obviously, like, stop. Like, they're gonna obviously just stop and just, like, oh, you win, oh, no, that crap. So, yeah, I can't really explain. I really, honestly, guys, don't know how to further explain the semblance. So, I'm just gonna go on to the next team member. So, we got Viral, which is the third team member of Team Silver. So, Viral, he's like Yang. Close, he's like Silver and Yang. Close quarters. But his semblance is, I wouldn't really call this a semblance. I would just call it like a family, like, thing. His semblance is actually glyphs, and I don't know if this is actual semblance, but I know it involves the Schnee family. Which, hashtag, F Papa Schnee in the comments down below. His semblance is glyphs. He's able to use any glyph the Schnees could use. So, I'm not even gonna call it glyphs. I'm gonna call it copycat. So, his semblance copycat, scratch off the glyph thing. Semblance copycat. So, he's able to use anybody's semblance. Anybody to Rwby, Weiss, Crow, Summer, Ty, Yang, Ozpin, Glinda, possibly Salem, Tyrant, Ember, Mercury. You guys get the idea. He's able to copy any of their semblance, but the thing is, if him and his team is fighting another team, like Vital Terminus style, he's not able to copy all their semblances, because for one, his semblance wastes aura, so it depends on how many people's fighting. If he's, so the disadvantage of this, and the disadvantage is that if you're fighting more than one person, it's practically useless. Like, be honest, it's practically useless, because your body can't take that much strain. Your body's not going to be able to, you know, actually have, like, you're not even going to have enough aura to, like, continue on the fight. So you're basically just going to drop dead to the floor, collapse, like, pass out, and actually take damage without any aura whatsoever. Because aura in Rwby, what Pyrrha explained it as, is in Volume 1, what Pierre explained, aura is basically like a body armor, like a shield that protects you. Without that, Viro's basically vulnerable. You're like game set over, straight up. You're able to beat the dude. That's basically it. You're able to beat him if you're doing like a classic team 4v4 vital tournament style. Straight up, you're gonna be able to beat him, cause he's not gonna be able to have enough aura to actually use more than one person semblance, and it's gonna put too much strain on his body. That's basically copycat. Brief summary of it: he's basically gonna copy anybody semblance. Rwby, Weiss, Yang, Blake, Ozpin, Ty, Glenn, Winner, Weiss, anybody. He's able to copy anybody's semblance. So on to the last team member of Team Silver. So on to the main girl herself. Let me see. So Silver S, Loco L, Vero V. So our Reen. This is Reen, the friend, one of Loco's friends. So her semblance is I'm trying to is mind building. I'm calling it mind building. So mind building is basically whatever she looks at. So this is an old, like a 2-3-year-old movie. If you guys watch the Lego movie, you know those master builders, you know those guys that can build practically anything from any Lego they see, from any piece, for like any like pieces of Legos you see, they can build anything. It's like that. So say if she looks at my PS4 controller, which you guys can't see, say she looks at my PS4 controller and my TV, and she connect, like say she connects my PS4 controller, my TV to my fan to my table. She's basically she could connect that, or I should say fuse them into anything she could think of. Like if she think of a car, she could build a car, a weapon, a bench, anything from like any material or anything she sees. So say if she sees clothing, like a skirt, a shirt, a scarf, anything, any piece of clothing she sees, she could combine all of them into one like skirt, like shirt hybrid with like the pattern, like with, excuse me, with the colors of the clothing she combined. In brief, some for her semblance. Anything she looks at. Example, TV, speaker, which is right there. Lamp, her lamp, which you can't see. Fan right there, which you can't see. TV, my PS4 controller. Anything she sees, she can combine to anything. So, yeah, that's it for her. And yeah. So if you guys like this, Rwby OC team semblance talk. If you guys want me to talk about where they're from, like basically their bios or their weapons, comment, like, and subscribe, and see you next video, guys. Peace.